Ooh, Christ.
Marsha is above them.
And she likes the same music they like. So you can't just define a person based on what they like or what they enjoy listening to, because there's more to the person than just that. Really quick, I do want to do some comparisons to other songs, because I feel like people are so hung up on the lyrics and they want to argue that this is like the most disgusting thing, because it's not. The song that we were at lunch today, and he told me about the nastiest fucking thing that this nigga Kevin Gates has ever said. And I didn't know the song existed until today, because we were talking about this at lunch. Somebody asked, do you know, okay, I don't want to get kicked out the end of this. Do you know what it means for a man to get his red wings?
No. What is that?
Know? Oh God. So when a man gets his red wings, that means he has gone down, or not gone down, but had sex with a woman while she was on her period. And I'm not knocking, because there are women. I'm not one of them. I can't do it. There are women who prefer to have sex. I'm not one of those women.
Yes, no.
Out there, I can't deal with the mess, and I feel like stomach cramps and headaches are one thing, but you can't go fishing and no, I'm not. So, but there are
body trying to said it's lining. I'm not gonna stick something up there and disrupt the process.
Exactly, and so that's a big fuck no for me. But I'm not knocking anybody who does. It's just not my cup of tea. What's the line? You got the line pulled up?
The line is, your little pussy feel expensive because my teeth diamond. Even ate you on the rag, and I got pink diamonds. I'm a vampire.
Oh, God! He said, say it one more time.
Oh, shit.
One more time.
Your little pussy feel expensive because my teeth diamond. Even ate you on the rag. I got pink diamonds. I'm a vampire.
That is the most. When I tell you, I almost threw the fuck up eating my food when he told me that. I literally was like, ugh, like that is.
That's nasty.
But that's okay, right? And then I said, so Kevin Gates can literally have a line in one of his songs about going down on a woman while she's on her period, but Meg Thee Stallion can say, if he eats my ass, he's a bottom feeder, and she's disgusting.
Which isn't Kevin Gates who made eating ass?
God, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but that is gross.
Well, I'm like
that
this.
is fucking
I'm
gross.
like this. When you coming up,
I wish a nigga would. I'm sorry, go
the
ahead.
older people before us is like, yeah, I eat pussy.
No, you don't.
Nigga look at me like, what the fuck? You put your mouth where they pee at? Real shit. When we were coming up, and nigga, I said like my first time doing it, and now I'm like, I like it. The nigga told me I was nasty.
I actually remember being at Pearl having these conversations with Jasmine and I can't remember the other girl's name, but we would be having these conversations, and I remember this dude, his name was Patrick. He was a weird ass dude. He was like, that's nasty. But here we are. That was 9th grade. I'm in a 9th grade academy. Here we are in fucking 2020, and y'all are proud to say that y'all eat ass, that y'all have anal sex and all this.
That's a no. That's a no. I don't like. And again, this is not knocking anybody who enjoys anal. I'm not knocking you. I'm not judging you, and I'm not saying you should stop. Whatever. All I'm saying is, if a nigga bring his mouth to my asshole, I'm probably gonna fart in his face, because I don't want you in that area. I want you away from that. Okay, just stay the fuck away from it, and we're gonna be good. But But going back to niggas in high school, because I remember for a long ass time, I remember for a long ass time, niggas in high school, or when I was in high school, niggas would always be like, oh, let me eat you out, man. Let me eat you out. I want to taste you, blah, 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 blah. But if I would have went around saying who wants to eat the whatever the fuck women are calling their vaginas, I'm going to be looked at like, ew, what the wrong with you? So it's okay for a high school boy to go around to every girl he knows, asking if he can eat her out. But let that same girl go around asking dudes to eat her out, and she gets looked at like, ew, that's nasty.
Bro, my first day or my second day, whatever, I was in one of them classes and a guy literally wrote me a note saying that I'm so fine, and he asked me to drink my bath water.
I remember you telling me about that shit. And that's an old compliment. That's like 1930s, 1940s type shit. That's what niggas was saying in like,
I got a joke.
I'll drink your...
Nigga ain't get it because you wrote the note. If he would have said, how you doing, nigga? I really would like to drink your bell water.
I would have punched him in the throat. I would have punched him in the goddamn throat.
He probably would have.
Like, you want to drink my bath water that I've been sitting in and I just washed all the dirt from outside? Like, I'm not a dirty
ass juice in there and you want to drink that shit?
Say that shit.
That's what it is? What the fuck do you think bath? We're not gonna...
No, see, I didn't say that shit.
I know you didn't say it. Who the fuck would? Who the fuck would? Even if that's just your way of giving me a compliment, why? You could have said anything else to me. You could have said bath water, nigga. You nasty as shit.
Like, you could have said, hey, yo, ma, like, you mighty fine. No, you had to say, I drink your bath water. What the fuck? But I'm pretty sure I had a water bottle like this of just fucking bath water and been like, hey, you want to drink my bath water?
That's what there's soap in there, and you can die if you ingest too much soap.
Can you?
Yes. Carrie.
Please don't tell me that you the type of nigga that would, like, experiment with some shit just to see what would happen, and you didn't know that.
That's why I need to put mouth. Oh, you trying to kill me, low key.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. I mean, granted, you do have to have a certain amount of it, but I mean, too much of anything can kill you. But whose first thought is, let me see how much of this soap I can drink?
Yo, Tasha, I got a lyric that nobody talks about.
Okay, go ahead.
Got a bitch giving me head while his dick is in my mouth. I'm coming in her face while he's coming in my mouth. Nobody talks about that.
Baby Superhead. Okay, so the backstory of Baby Superhead, and this is disgusting. She's Baby Superhead. She's an amateur porn star who made a rap song in the early 2010s called I Love Sucking Dick. Reggie introduced it to me as a joke, and this is really where my interest or fascination with nasty ass music started, because it was supposed to be a joke. It's not supposed to be taken seriously, but I fell in love with that song when I first heard it. And then I went to school the next day. This is when I was still in marching band, and I let everybody listen to that shit. And I mean everybody. And then me and Dan learned the words, and we'll just walk around downtown just singing it out loud. And people be looking at us like, what the fuck did you just say? And yes, the song is gross. And then a couple of years later, I found Cupcake, who is a nasty ass female rapper. She got songs. She's gross. She's gross. She might be worse than Kevin Gates, honestly.
City Girls, Panties and Bras. They got a song called Panty and Bra, and that shit is the wackest shit, by the way, because that's not sexy. It's not sexy at all. Mm-hmm. It's just trash. But nobody talks about that song.
And then you got songs like Swab on My Knob by Juicy J. And every nigga, when that song came out, every nigga on the planet, Swab on My Knob. Like, first of all, no, I'm not about to, no. What?
Let's
stop. Go ahead.
First of all, if I'm laying down, I'm not getting that. I'm laying on my back. So make it make sense. You gotta lay down first before I do.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I can't.
Juicy J is a nasty ass nigga. Juicy J is a nasty ass nigga.
You, me, and Dahlia talked about this. The double standard and the hypocrisy is ridiculous at this point. Because y'all can say some of the most degrading, nasty, ignorant shit, but the minute it comes out of a woman's mouth, it's, oh my God, where do y'all get this? Why? Like, bitch, shut the fuck up, dog. Like, you're stupid. Y'all way more shit, but the minute a female does it, that's ungodly. Nigga, your mom's ungodly. How the fuck do you think you got here?
Y'all have to point out the worst song that a female could ever like.
Oh, my hair. What's that?
Superman by Eminem.
Bro, that's not him. He literally talked about smacking a bitch off a bar stool.
So that song is vulgar in a violent way, not in a sexual way.
Vulgar and violent, but don't nobody talk about that.
Nobody really talks about Eminem, period, though. And this nigga, Eminem, Tyler the Creator, fucking Hobson, Earl Sweatshirt. These niggas wrote songs about raping women, beating women, slaughtering women. Tyler the Creator in his early years is a very sick individual, but that's for another.
I gotta put all Morty shit in a fucking bit. But not Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator. When he was making songs about raping people.
He made a song. He literally had a song.
Kevin Gates, so
he literally, okay, you talked about your favorite artist. Tyler the Creator literally had a song in 2000, maybe 9, 10, 11. Rape a pregnant bitch and tell my friends I had a threesome.
And
no, I mean, and the argument is people really weren't feeling that version of Tyler. No one really liked Tyler the Creator until recently. But if you listen to early Tyler the Creator, like I did, like my brothers did, like all those dudes we used to hang out with, and you know this nigga was talking about doing some really vulgar shit, and these were teenage boys listening to this shit. Now you're a teenage boy listening to another teenage boy saying some vulgar ass shit like that. Your parents don't care. But let your teenage daughter listen to a song like WAP, you're gonna throw a fucking hissy fit.
Oh my, women are not role models. Our daughters have to be sluts. First of all, bitch, you got your 4-year-old daughter on fucking video twerking like it's fucking cute. Where do you think she got that from? She got it from you. Majority of kids learn everything in their fucking house, dog. And I'm sorry, but it ain't nobody's responsibility to be a fucking role model to your kids. That is your mother's job. You push them little crotch goblins out. That's your job. It is not. Y'all know that shit. That a child role model is JoJo Siwa or however the fuck you.
Yeah.
A child role model is Disney Zendaya. A child role is fucking Disney That's So Raven. Not no grown ass adult rapper who's rapping for adults. Why the fuck would I even put that responsibility in an adult rapper?
So for you to blame the artist for making music for Cardi B is what, 25, 26 years old, Megan Thee Stallion is what, 24, 23. They're in their mid-20s. They make music for women in their mid-20s. They don't make music for 3-year-old girls.
But that's the thing.
I can't wait to hear this shit.
It's just like Eminem. I mean, basically, y'all said what he said. Yeah, he said in the YM, he was talking about where the kids getting bullied and shoots up in school, and he blamed it on heroin or Maryland. What was the parents said?
Right.
Well, look where it's at.
Right.
Middle America.
Right. That's a very, very, very good point.
That right there is a valid verse for anything.
So you blaming the artist for your child's behavior is negligent on you as a parent. At the end of the day, you control where your children are exposed to. If you don't want them to be influenced by Cardi B, then don't play Cardi B around them.
Exactly. That's like
when Jada and Mia are here because they're 2 and 4. We listen to Lil Nas X. We listen to nursery rhymes. We watch kid-friendly shows and kid-friendly music videos. We don't listen to Cardi B.
Exactly. That's like
I like to watch Drug Inc. and Narcos with my boys. So
those are your boys. Those are your
look. That's like me saying that I want to blame DreamWorks because my child wants to be a dragon trainer now, and he thinks that he can. That's my fault for letting him watch.
Fire dragon. We gonna train that motherfucker together.
Hey, that's not the point. The point is, parents don't need to blame the celebrity or the artist for the influence that they may or may not have on their child, because at the end of the day, you control what your 5-year-old is watching on TV. If you don't want them to be influenced by Cardi B, then don't play Cardi B for your 5. I just thought of something that's really fucked up. Okay, so my cousin has a little child, and this is terrible, but it's hilarious. To get her child to like stay calm and not move and relax, she'll put on a Meg Thee Stallion tiny desk concert, tiny table show. It is basically her in a room full of people performing about 4 or 5 songs, live. And her child is like a baby. Now, that seems like a really, really bad thing. And it is. But what my cousin is not doing is encouraging the vulgar, because she's a baby. So she doesn't know, oh, well, this means this and this means that. She just knows the sound. She knows the colors. She knows the music, right? So she's not really, I'm a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite. That's what I am. I'm a goddamn. And he knew I was going to say that. That's why he laughed and walked off. And I think it's hilarious. I think it's the funniest shit ever, because she doesn't know who Meg Thee Stallion is. She just knows what she hears and what she sees. But she will sit there with her baby, and her baby will just be like staring at the TV for the whole 25 minutes.
I just thought of something.
Okay.
Okay, so there's this artist, goes by the name of Schmoop, I think that's his name.
Okay.
And one of the lyrics is, "She mollywop on my balls, then lick round all my walls." That's not vulgar to y'all? I got another one. One of my favorite rappers. He said, "Living life every day, trying to fuck a nigga's wife to show that nigga he a bitch and show that bitch that she ain't right." He also said, "If she apples and berries, I'ma tell her put that pussy juice on ice." That's fine. He also said, he also said something about giving her the dick, then dip it. It's on Posse Cut. So it's okay for him to dig bitches down and then just dip and be like, "I don't know you." We don't talk about these things. And I'm sorry, out there, I love you, manager and bro, but y'all be making some little raunchy.
You're just trying to prove a point. And I think when it comes to vulgar rappers, I think the baby got a pretty good pedestal to rest on. Because the only thing I'm not gonna lie, I was hesitant on listening to the baby at first because I hated his name and I didn't like
exactly
his demeanor. But I took the time to listen to his music one day and I actually kind of like it. But this nigga talks every single song. He is talking about dicking bitches down, putting them in headlocks, choking them out, pulling their hair, smacking their ass. It's just like, dude, why the fuck are you so aggressive? Like, he can rap aggressively about fucking multiple women at the same time. Women that he doesn't even like. Women that he don't even want. Women he's just trying to get a nut out of. I hate him so much. Yeah, he said, but that's okay. All of that is okay. And the baby name drops Meg Thee Stallion a lot. Like, that's the type of girl that he's attracted to.
Wait.
Oh my God.
But the thing is, even though Meg Thee Stallion is a vocal rapper. Every time that he talks about Meg Thee Stallion, because he has a song with Meg Thee Stallion and whatever that girl name is that made baby.
Ashanti?
Bam. And he name dropped her in that song. A song with her. And you feel me? He don't talk wrong about her. He like that's the type of chick I like because she know how to take it.
That's great.
I'm gonna go back in here for a second.
Okay. Okay. On that note, we'll see you in a minute. But all of that is socially acceptable, and all of that is perfectly okay. So,
ever in life, if y'all want to sit here and talk about morals and shit like that, my perception of music, what I like to listen to, does not make me a cheater. Just like if y'all listen to R. Kelly, that don't make y'all a fucking pedophile. If y'all listen to Cardi, it don't make you a fucking woman beater. If you listen to Lil Wayne, it don't make you a fucking drug addict. Like, if y'all listen to The Weeknd, it don't make you a drug addict. And anybody who can't understand why I said The Weeknd and drugs, you're not a weak.
Talks about drugs. Matter of fact, I'm gonna quote Reggie when him and I did that podcast together about Kid Cudi and Kanye West. Somehow Future and The Weeknd came up in it, and he said, and I quote, The Weeknd and Future talk about drugs, talk about women, and talk about women on drugs. That's what they talk about. So if you listen to The Weeknd or if you listen to Future, I'm not going to assume that you only fuck with women who do drugs or you fuck with drugs like that, because they both do.
Like, it's their music. That's their music. Right. If you listen to Future, am I going to assume that you're a deadbeat dad? I don't. But we all know
he is, but that doesn't mean that you are.
We know that. Or so, I quote Future.
Okay, you listen to Kevin Gates. Am I supposed to assume that you like to eat ass?
No, I'm just saying.
That's
He was like, he said something about, she put me on child support. What are you trying to say? I'm gonna take care of my kids?
Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
I don't listen to Future, so I don't know. But I do know that he acted like Sierra being with Russell Wilson is the worst thing that could have possibly happened to her. But I digress.
You heard my baby daddy. How?
But I understand what you're trying to say. The point is, just because you like a certain artist doesn't mean that you are 100% associated with everything that they represent. And even the artists themselves, like I said, that just because Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion got a nasty ass song out, that doesn't mean that that's all they talk about is nasty ass shit. Meg Thee Stallion has mentioned in her music plenty of times that she likes to have fun. She likes to have a good time. She's young, she's single, she's pretty, she's rich, she's famous. She wants to have a good time. There isn't anything wrong with that. There shouldn't be anything wrong with being a young woman with a lot of money who wants to have a good time.
Exactly. And it don't matter what the fuck she raps about, because at the end of the day, she can rap all day how she ride dick.
Yeah.
She's riding this dick.
Yeah.
Cardi B is riding her husband's dick. That big ring on her finger.
And she loves name dropping him every chance she gets.
That's every song. And she got, it's Offset this, Offset that. Every video that she got on Instagram of her doing something dirty, guess who's in the video with motherfucking husband? You bitches be single as shit getting played by the neighborhood drug dealer who only make $10 at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. Talk about you over here by your husband who's a fucking pastor because you're holier than thou and this song is inappropriate. Meanwhile, she's good, she's taken care of.
Right.
Y'all over here calling these dudes trying to be a sugar baby. Y'all over here trying to get $40 from sucking dick in the car in Casey. But y'all want to talk about her?
Meanwhile, they making millions off of this record right now.
Yeah,
how many people are talking shit about it? It's getting airplay. It's getting played out. It's on TikTok now. Anytime it's on TikTok, goes platinum. I don't care what nobody says. Because you know how many people are on TikTok just watching shit and rewatching shit, and they hear a song and they want to find out what that song is, and they go Google it. That song is getting played out quickly.
Exactly.
It'll go platinum before you know it. So they'll make their money off of it. Y'all can keep talking shit. They gonna be good regardless.
Like, come on, bro. The same men that's talking about, oh, I want a real woman. You the same dudes that like the bitches that got butt implants and lip injections. Like, shut up. You over here trying to squeeze together 4 fucking quarters to get a Rillo corner store, and you the motherfucker that take the penny out, the dime out the little green cup because you ain't got enough for the fucking tax. Like, shut up.
Like you?
You worried about shit that does not concern you. Just because she made a song that is entertaining because her job is an entertainer, that makes her a woman?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Does that make T.I. less of a father? Does that make Lil Wayne less of a father? Does that make any rappers that got kids out here any less of a father because of the shit that they rap about?
What?
I'm gonna defend T.I.
Okay. Well, she's not saying anything bad about him. She's saying that he's out here making music that's vulgar, that's explicit. Well, does that make him less of a father because he's talking about
T.I. Okay. Because I remember listening to one of his first albums and saying, damn, he wasn't vulgar in that type of way. He wasn't talking about slapping women. He wasn't talking about fucking women. He was talking about money hoes, calling it clothes. That's why all my niggas know. I mean, he was talking about shit like that.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, back in his earlier days, he was straight trap. He didn't talk about none of that. I mean, I listened to T.I. from his first underground mixtape.
I mean, so you can say from the beginning the type of artist that he was versus artists who have evolutions and transform over time. They can, go here and there. But I think I don't know. But when it just comes to rappers or artists in general who have that reputation for being this vulgar and explicit type of artist, no one takes offense unless it's a woman. And then, like I was saying in the beginning, if you want to go back to early females, I got a great example. Okay, I don't know if you've ever seen Notorious, which was B.I.G. bio documentary. Have you seen that? I'm talking to you.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's okay. There's a scene where B.I.G. is in a hot tub and I guess his hotel room or something like that, and Lil' Kim walks in with an outfit to wear to an award show, and she was like, "What do you think of my outfit?" And he was like, "It's cool, but you don't want people to look at you like you approved." He doesn't say approved, but equivalent to approved. She's like, "So what do you think I should do? Lose the suspenders?" He was like, "Nah, keep the suspenders, lose the shirt." So she takes off her shirt and puts the suspenders over her nipples, and that's her outfit to the award show. There's another scene where they're in a hotel room. She's wearing an oversized t-shirt. He's in the bed in his underwear. She's rapping like hardcore shit, like tough girl shit. And he's like, that's cool and everything, but nobody's gonna take you seriously if you're rapping like how niggas rap. You gotta rap like how you would rap. And then she starts rapping like all sexually explicit, talking about her pussy and how good her sex is. And he's like, yeah, that's what people want to hear. So you mean to tell me, this is the 90s now, that he basically influenced her to be this nasty ass rapper because he was convinced that nobody would take her seriously if she didn't do that.
And I'm gonna reiterate on what he was doing.
Okay.
First of all, I move bricks. I deal with niggas in the dungeon. I've been in that position of that I mean, it's there. You're not strong enough to be. I'm not saying that you're a woman because you have a lot of feelings. That's only one feeling. It's feeling of getting money. Okay. Period. You're not doing that. You're being eaten.
So the only way for you to sell is to be what they want you to be, which is...
I don't care what nobody says. The industry will tell you how you have to... Okay, so basically, back in the day, people like the Brat or Queen Latifah, they could dress how they dressed because they were it. Like their bars were the equivalent. Nowadays, everybody will tell you sex sells.
Yeah.
So
But
the
it's
industry,
also applied back then too, because if Lil Kim wanted to come out as a hardcore gangster female rapper, and you got B.I.G. telling her, "Oh, that's not gonna make you any money. No one's gonna take you seriously. You have to be a sex symbol. You have to be provocative in order to be successful." So he was basically telling her then, sex sells. So no one's gonna take you seriously if you're talking like how I talk. You got to be sexy with your shit. I can't do that because I'm a man. You can because you're a woman. And that's what she became. She became that sex symbol for the 90s. And that's what her music was. And people were okay with that. Well, I don't know if people were okay. I didn't listen to Lil Kim in the 90s because I was born in 95, so I don't fucking know. But according to my brother, that's what she was. She was that bitch, and she could do that. So not too much of that has changed now. But, well, you have female rappers who do this hardcore thug shit, but at the same time, they're dressed provocatively. They're showing a lot of skin. It's all about ass and titties and long hair and big eyelashes and colorful fingernails and shit.
That's why
they all look the same, even talking about different shit.
Whenever we actually are able to like make videos, I'm gonna dress how I dress in real life. I dress like a little fucking teenage boy in cargo shorts, baggy ass pants, and oversized t-shirts. I'm not on no fucking costume to appear sexy. Like, no. Like, cause when I'm spitting sexy shit, I'm still in fucking boxers at the end of the day. Other people that works, like, they get boob implants, they get ads like that to appeal to people. Look, my nigga like me just the way I am, so
yeah.
Fuck trying to get boob implants.
For somebody like you, look, don't fall trying to hurt yourself. For somebody like me, for somebody like you who are already in very committed and serious relationships, everybody else's opinion really doesn't matter. If it registers, it's just because you felt you had some shit to get off your chest. Okay, whatever. But it's not valid. Who gives a shit if you don't like what I look like? I got somebody who does, so I could care less about what you think or what you gotta say in this. So, and that's fair. And for the record, most women who get, you know, body modifications or who dress provocatively or, you know, get their hair and their nails and their makeup done, they're not doing it for men. They're doing it for themselves. You got something to say?
Yeah, I actually do apologize for all the viewers. I am going to put out this video soon. I'm going to play PUBG before I go to sleep and wake up in the morning.
Okay,
but
right.
I would like to say this. People say there's only two types of persons. No, there's women that's about 10 million. It's always women who are going to be provocative and not give a fuck about what people say and do 5-6 men a week. There's always going to be a woman who's provocative to a certain amount of men who pay for it, and she's only going to see them at that time. She doesn't have loyalty to one. She has many who give loyalty to her, which is money. And that's who she shows loyaltism to. And there's going to be a woman who's loyal to one man and not for money or anything else. There's going to be one decision that she made, that she want to be with you and only you. She wants your sex, whether it's whack or good. She wants your company. She wants your conversation and all. That's what those two people might have in somebody, and they put it in the song. Meg Thee Stallion, I don't know, because she's not married. She might just get paid for that personification, and that's what she does. I mean, it pays them well. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the people.
You just guessing.
Yeah, I'm just guessing.
Entertainment at the end of the day. They're doing their job entertaining.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's fair.
So there's.
He said loyaltism. I ain't never heard that word before. He said loyaltism. I'm sorry.
But it's true. I mean, it's the same way with men. It's a lot of men who's loyal to the game, who's loyal to the money, who's loyal to the grind,
I get
who's
that.
loyal to that one person.
I get that.
And I mean, you don't know what you're getting. Like, I put it in perspective with Marsha. She is a woman who's loyal to one man and one man only. She has a family. And if she does that, she do that for one man and one man only.
I really don't want to keep thinking about the two.
You don't, but she makes a perfect example.
I mean, she's a good example, yeah, but we don't have to keep. He is going to strangle me.
Yeah.
God, he's gonna be so mad that I brought her into this conversation. Thank you, Harry.
I do what I do for that man in there on the game. I'm loyal. So like I said, I can relate to the song because that's what I do for my nigga. Like,
Right.
that don't make me a hoe. I'm only
And
doing
like,
it.
and like Harry was saying, if you have that type of behavior for one person, or if you choose to be that way for more than one person, that's your business. It don't really matter what anybody else got to say because it's your business at the end of the day. Like, who am I to tell you how to live your life? So Meg Thee Stallion maybe, hooking up with guys here and there, that's her business. Cardi B is married. She's with her husband. That's her business. And like you said, at the end of the day, it's payment. Like,
Song, not a dick. Don't take it so hard.
write that down. Put it on a t-shirt. That was a good quote. Okay, is there anything else that you want to say before we close out? Any last comments?
Stop with the fucking hypocrisy. God damn it.
Yeah, mama. That's what I was thinking.
It's
It's got to stop.
And it's always a man that got something to say. Shut the fuck up and learn how to wash your fucking ass. Know that you gotta spread. Wipe your fucking ass. Damn.
Was that you I was talking to?
I just see videos on TikTok of girls who've been talking to their boyfriends, and their boyfriends ain't know that they're supposed to spread their ass cheeks and wash between there.
Or
yeah,
they don't like to because they don't want their butt to get wet, so they just avoid their asses altogether. And I'm thinking, you bastard. Who was I talking to? Was I talking to you? Were we having this conversation?
no, but
Somebody.
the best thing I can say is y'all over here worried about what's growing in other people's gardens, and you forget to water your own.
There you go.
If it don't pay you, your opinion can literally go suck it, because opinions are like and everybody's got one.
Yeah. If you like the song, you like the song. If you don't, you don't. You don't have to tell the entire world why you think that song shouldn't exist, or why you think these women had influences on your children, or any other kind of bullshit excuse. Because your favorite male rapper is saying the exact same shit, and that's okay. But because they're female, they can't do it.
Exactly.
I'm a firm believer of anything you can do, I can do.
Just like I say that because I can. A man can change a tire, so can I. A man can change oil, I change my own oil. Like, I learned how to install this. I learned how to re-shingle a roof by my fucking self. So anything you could do, I could do. You want to stick in a girl's asshole? Guess what? I can buy one and go stick a dick in a girl's asshole. Like, anything you can do.
You could. Not their ass, but I mean,
You talk about how y'all want to beat on women and have sex with different women and shit like that. Why can't a woman do the same in reverse? Or does that make her a hoe?
shout out one time to Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion for not only attempting or breaking those standards and hypocritical guidelines that society has, laid out, but making other women feel like it's okay to embrace that part of yourself. And to the parents, do not think that your kids are okay just listening to whoever and whatever is playing on the radio. Because clearly,
It's
a
y'all.
song called Wet Ass Pussy is not designed for a 5-year-old girl.
Look, it is y'all's job to monitor what your kids are being
Exposed to.
exposed to. It's y'all's job. They did their job with creating content that is entertaining, with creating music that is a bop, it's y'all's job to monitor what you let them listen to, what you let them watch. It's not nobody else's.
Right.
I don't sit around, he's 5, I don't let him sit around watching pornos. I don't let him sit around listening to thug music. No. I literally have a whole playlist of 100 nursery rhymes on my phone for when we're in the car.
Who are you looking at like that? Oh, gosh. Well, thank you for this fantastic conversation. I think we hit a lot of really good key points as far as hypocrisy in the music industry, gender standards, you know, and even feminism. If you think about it, because that's really all feminism is. If a man can do it, then a woman should be able to do it without penalty or. Yeah. Yeah. This is a good conversation. We need to do this again real soon.
This episode of the ALLAnal podcast was brought to you by Mind Your Damn Motherfucking Business, bitch.
I was going to say the letter M, like those Sesame Street. The letter M for Mind Your Business.
Literally. And that'll be all for this episode. Toodaloo, ALLAnal podcast.
This is great. All right. I couldn't find the button.